And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
And Charlotte, looking at who they've got. We've got Wingate, and it's Hill in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's the Magician. Takes the 3. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for...
Well, with roster sizes expanding and the addition of two-way contracts, the NBA has 100 more roster spots than around 12 years ago. RJ, how's that changed things in your mind?
Well, you just need so much more scouting and development. And you look at the different teams around this league, the ones that have continued success are the ones that are always able to find those diamonds in the rough. It's easy to get somebody good with a top 5 pick. Show me a team that can find somebody with the...
Taking a look at the Thunder.
His efficiency has been a big factor in help.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And you got to respect their energy level. A lot of steals, staying active, and making things happen.
Taking a look at the Thunder. And it's the Magician in at the 3 slot. Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Primetime.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And they say to win big, sometimes you...
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their power. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. They've got ABC. Prime Time is out there with the Magician. Then it's the Chosen One, and it's Tatum in at the shooting guard.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Ellis with it. Wade puts him up. Ellis against Wade. Ellis, the pass to Terry. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. To the middle. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
We've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Ellis. To the left wing. Here's Olenichev. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Here's the Magician, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it.
Now here's Ellis. Olenichev, guarded by Tatum. Driving to the basket. Conley for 3. Solomon with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
There's the pick from downtown. It's not going to go for him. And it's the East going the other way. On the wing, Terry. Here's Conley. And another miss by the East.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's the Magician. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Rush is checked in. Now here's Ellis. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
5 to shoot. Here's Olenichev. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Outside Tatum. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Terry outside. Olenechev, guarded by Tatum. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. The West leading by 6. Here's the Magician, and it's off from 3. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong.
Turn it down.
Tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our all-star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night. They've got Perkins, and it's Mack in at the 3 spot. That's the Warriors' 5.
Well, Richard, as a former player yourself, what's your take on stars demanding trades and jumping around the league so much?
It's tough because I've seen the other thing happen to stars. Blake Griffin re-signs with the Clippers. They show him videos of putting his jersey in the rafters, and then he's traded a year later. So I think everybody has to figure out what is best for them, but you also have to try as an individual and as a professional to fulfill your obligations. And I think trades can be someplace in the middle of that.
And it's prime time in at the 4. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Oh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Here's Vaughn. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's Fisher. So both teams making some changes here.
13 foul.
And the play-in tournament has been a success, but some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Granted, kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
Here's the Magician. Played it. In with it.
You look at the current stars in the league, Steve, and team compositions, it seems like the big man is truly back. Is it because he can do more things than just play down low?
Definitely, Kevin. They can dominate with their size, with rebounding and manning the paint offensively and defensively. But then now you have guys that can get out, start the break, finish the break, and knock down threes.
So the Thunder 5 right now. The Magician out there with Primetime. And it's ABC. And it's Peterson at the shooting guard. Here's Rush. It's blocked. Here's Solomon. The Magician passes to Solomon. Rush with the steal. And Rush with a clear path to the hoop. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's the Magician.
Oh! Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Well, Brent, comparing eras, a touchy subject. But how do you juxtapose the era of your father, Rick, in the 60s and 70s, to your era, and even nowadays?
Well, I think the line and the skill and growth and all the technology and the science behind players, that it's
evaluating recent attempts, Doris, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on problematic.
We've got Nance, and it's Terry in at the 4. That's the 5 for New York right now. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
And it
Here's the Magician. And scores.
here's Solomon. So the Thunder 5 right now. They've got ABC, the Magician out there with Primetime, and it's Peterson at the 2. Here's the Magician, covered by Morris.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Wade passes to Porter. Pass to Wade. 5 on the clock. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And they've also shown great effort defensively tonight. They closed out on shooters and really got their hands up on multiple shots. And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That usually.
Well, Clark, it's getting harder to find players' true positions. We've got bigs who bring the ball up the court. We got guards who defend in the post.
Yeah, it's a very different kind of a game. Actually, we hear this phrase positionless basketball all the time. But
snatched away. On the court right now for the Kings, we've got Brown, and it's Teague in at the one spot.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
The pass to Stewart. Clock at 6. Sacramento moving it around. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Poked loose.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
And it's good for 2. And now it's a... There's 1:40 left here in the fourth quarter. Wallace, the pass to Kerr. To the inside. Here's Brown. The shot comes out, and the Thunder going the other way now. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Thunder.
They made the most of their free throw opportunities.
They just shot much better, and that improved their confidence, I think, as a team. It was a team that believed they would make those shots.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72-win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4-0.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for prime time.
Just active on defense. Little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. It's an 18-point lead. The Magician buries it down low. The Magician's got 33.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
2 points. That one goes.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
They get it again. The kick out to Tatum. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Here's the Magician. And the layup is good. He's got 34.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
And we just had to see that.
Here's the Magician, and he converts the lane.
Here's the Magician. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
And really...
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Thunder?
You got to admire how hard they've worked to get to the line. All game long, they've been going right into the defense and drawing foul after foul.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Nance can't get it to go.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And for Oklahoma City. And it's Harrison in at the shooting guard position.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Terry. The Knicks keep it alive.
And his teammates appreciate the energy. Nice job to keep the possession going. Man, good whistle there.
First one falls for him.
At the line.
And so he makes both from the line. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Magician. He can't hit that time. New York goes the other way with it. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Posey. The layup off target. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. The Magician misses.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Steps back and shoots. Yes!
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Prime time is out there with the Magician, and it's ABC, and it's Peterson at the 2 guard. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's McKinney, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He's off on the first.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Here's the Magician. Score the basket.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
Well, a lot of what has happened is that they have gotten to the line. They have done a great job of finding contact and making them pay.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
And it's Harrison in at the 2 guard. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Tough. He's just so hard to keep off the foul line.
Here's McKinney. Passes to Watts. Wide open. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
Oklahoma City leading by 15. So the Thunder 5 right now. You've got the Magician. BC is out there with Peters. And it's prime time. And it's Lawrence in at the 5 spot. Let's look at the energy.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to the Magician. Up and in on the layup. 11 points in the game.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They're working themselves to the line, using great fakes and getting into the body of the shot block.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
And for Los Angeles. Oh, can't get the reverse flush.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
And for Oklahoma City. Takes the three. That one is off. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14. Thunder grabs the board.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Scott. And the Clippers miss again. The Thunder have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Here's the Magician. And he dunks it down.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons.
Here's Douglas. Outside, Scott. Pass to Thunder to take the lead. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Primetime's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. They've got ABC. Primetime is out there with the Magician, and it's Peterson at the two-guard spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Gilmore, no good.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Peters passes to the Magician. A second chance effort. Here's Solomon. There's the pass to the Magician. And the shot.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
It's all about the mid-range game. It has been a real difference in this one. Taking what the defense has given, and it's been paying off.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
Pass to Scott. Shoots. It's rebounded by Primetime.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
And for the Thunder. Here's the Magician. And down it goes.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Oklahoma City?
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Something else that they've had working for them.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, the Thunder. Pass to Thunder. Here's Gilmore, uncovered, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
and a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Thunder shooting extremely well, 62% on the night to this point. So the Thunder 5 right now. They've got ABC, the Magician out there with Primetime, and it's Sparks in its center. And the Thunder with the possession here. Here's the Magician, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
About a minute played here in the second half. Here's the Magician. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And for Dallas,
they are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Has to park. And there's a pick. 5 to shoot. Here's Wingate. Here's Maggette. Dallas again missing. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Thunder with a lead. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Wing shot on the way. It doesn't go for him. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Here's ABC. Connects on the 17-footer. 27 points for him.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Burke. He has 7. Over to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Wingate can't get it to go.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Magician misses. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Here's Maggette. Pass to Wingate. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Here's Wingate. From 8 feet. That shot missing.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's the Magician. Burke covering. Here's the Magician. He drains the...
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Drives to the hoop. And that one is hammered home.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got. And it's prime time in at the 4. Out to the right wing. Here's Maggette. That one rolls around and rims out.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Pass to Harrison. Fires the 3. Wilkins with a rebound.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Here's Wingate. Adams a screen. 6 to shoot. Takes a 13-footer. Doesn't go for him. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. They've led by as many as 14.
Here's Solomon. Here's the Magician. Yep, that one goes. The Magician's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Harrison out there with ABC. Then it's the Magician, and it's prime time. And it's Sparks in at the 5, roaming the paint.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
The Magician no good. Mavericks leading by 3. Wingate passes to Maggette. Down low. Here's Wingate. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And the other thing we've seen them do well tonight is drop out. Time and time again throughout this game, they've won trips to the line and converted. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
He dishes it to Maggette. Here is Wingate. And that one hits back iron.
Defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And here's the fast break. Here's Park. It's deflected, and he recovers it. They're trailing by 5. Here's the Magician. The pass to Sparks. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Maggette the pass to Wingate. And here now the Thunder. Here's the Magician. They get it back. Sparks. It falls. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
So he comes up empty at the line.
You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there is brutal. This game would have been over.
Count it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Six seconds left in the game. Here's Park. Bullseye!
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Time called here, and the Thunder decide to talk it over. They trail by 3. 1 second left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys? Oh, he gets it to go! Wow!
It counts!
And they're not dead yet. He gives them new life with the bomb to send it into overtime and keep this series going.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And here's Maggette. They've got Harrison, the magician out there with primetime, and it's ABC, and it's Sparks in at the center, filling out the middle. Screen by Adams. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up 3.
So it's the Thunder now on the court right now for the Mavericks. And he lobs it up. It's tipped. And now the Mavs on the run. And Wingate gets it to go. Give him 23.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
Sinks the tray.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
The Thunder have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. To the right side, the shot. Wingate pulls it in. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. "13 feet out. It's deflected."
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
The magician misses.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Blocked. They set a pick. Lets a 3 fly. 34 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Wingate. The 15-footer is good.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Warren. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Brady. Here's Burke from outside the arc. Another three for Dallas.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
There seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Now Warren. They've done it. The Oklahoma City Thunder are the new NBA champions. What an incredible ride. Culminating in a championship. What a team. This will go down as one of the great sports moments in the history of this city. And listen to this crowd. Players talk about having to tune out the noise and focus on the task at hand. This is the noise they've been waiting to hear all year long.
Absolutely incredible. And look at the guys celebrating, understanding the work, the sacrifice, the discipline that goes into winning a championship in this building.
And now we send it to Adam Silver, the commissioner of the NBA.
Congratulations to the whole organization and, of course, this incredible team. This Larry O'Brien trophy, and I believe this suitcase are yours. You're Bill Russell, Finals MVP.
Here's Dawson. The Thunder pull it in. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
On the court for the Pistons. Wingate is out there with Dawson. Then it's White, and it's Wood in at the point guard. Here's Wood for three. Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Wingate.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Here's the Magician. Oh, that's blocked.
And they bumped this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
For the finish. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
Well, a lot of what has happened is that they have gotten to the line. They have done a great job of finding contact and making them pay.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
And that one dropped.
One shot. One shot.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
The Pistons have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Wood up top. Pass to Wingate. Puts up a 3. No luck on that one. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. And for Detroit, and it's Turner in at the 4-man position.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Fires the 3. The Thunder pull it in.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Here's the Magician. Sinks that one.
On defense, Detroit. Here's the Magician. Driving inside. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Thunder.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes, came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
We've got the Magician, and it's Gaines in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. A night.
To take the lead. Connects from downtown. And the Pistons lead by 2.
His first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
And for the Pistons. Yep, that one goes. Give him 39.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Here's the Magician. The Pistons clear it. White's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hits a three-pointer.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Oklahoma City trailing. Here's the Magician. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
And the Pistons making a change here.
Doing some good work at the line this half.
Detroit has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. The 3 is up. The shot no good. And Oklahoma City will go the other way with it.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And so it's Detroit with it. Following the bucket by the Thunder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Primetime. The Thunder have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this 4th. Here's the Magician. It's good. And the Thunder lead by 2.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
It's the 4th quarter and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
There's a screen. He buries it from 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Neither team able to build the lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey there, here's a summary of what Scott Brooks went over with his guys during that last break. He laid into the team about being over-aggressive. He said, quote, "You're letting them get to the line as much as they want. We've got to dial back some of the physicality because it's getting us in trouble. Guys, let's see if they can ease up here."
Thank you for that, Allie. Four on the clock. There's the block.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game. Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition, just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And they get it back. And no good. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Offline with a 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Wingate. Pass to Geiger. nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 21.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Out to the right wing. Here's the Magician. And yes! Another basket!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
There's something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight. Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks. Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
The Pistons trailing. Fires for three. That shot off the mark.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
He nails it. That's his fifth make in 11 tries.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Wingate. From 11 feet away. Here's Spaghetti. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They could have used more of those kind of rebounds earlier. It's hurt their cause.
And the Thunder call time here. Thunder with a lead. A chance to get a quick hit.
I had a moment to catch up with Detroit's.
Just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
4 on the clock. The Magician. And again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And the Pistons call time here. Here's Wingate. Got a hand on it. Here's the Magician. From outside, off the mark. Pistons shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Wingate can't get it to go.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
Here's Wingate. From deep. The Magician grabs the miss.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
Five on the clock. He shoots. They get it again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Thunder lead by 6.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those balls.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Longley. And he banks in the layup. And now it's an 8-point Thunder lead.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why They've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answers.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Picked it. Here's the break. Here's Wingate. Money.
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
That could be a 4 to 5 point turnaround. How quickly things change.
Here's the magician. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And so they foul intentionally. Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And the Pistons making a change here. Watson's checked in, so he comes up empty at the line.
Ouch! That was a missed opportunity. Could have put this game on ice.
Here's Wingate. This is the trade. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Timeout called, the Pistons. They trail by 4. 8 seconds left in the game. Your thoughts, guys?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately foul.
No good from outside. And they've done it. The Oklahoma City Thunder are the new NBA champions. What an incredible ride. Culminating in a championship. What a team. This will go down as one of the great sports moments in the history of this city. And listen to this crowd. Players talk about having to tune out the noise and focus on the task at hand. This is the noise they've been waiting to hear all year long.
Absolutely incredible. And look at the guys celebrating, understanding the work, the sacrifice, the discipline that goes into winning a championship in this building.
And now we send it to Adam Silver, the commissioner of the NBA, for the trophy presentation.
Victorious. The NBA champion. Congratulations to the whole organization and, of course, this incredible team. This Larry O'Brien trophy, and I believe this suitcase are yours. You're Bill Russell, Finals MVP.
What an effort from this young man. Will go down as one of the great finals performances of all time.
It's been a great season, and thanks for being along the ride with us the whole way. This is the NBA on 2K Sports.
Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. And as a player, is that something you enjoyed, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
The officials have been a little stingier with the whistle recently.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to the Magician. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Clock at 6. Set it up with a fake, but it's